they find me on this network. Some they talk about me. People talk. These days we've got WhatsApp groups, Facebook, and all those social network platforms. And I try by all means to keep myself within the doctrines of pure spirituality. For people talk, what you have to understand that you do one small bad stuff, it will go viral like bushfires in the Hamilton. You do good stuff, it just goes, in a small place. Yes. Yeah. There are these guys, I think they discovered me, as you guys have discovered me. It's ABC. It's channel 157. I was watching it there. There was another lady who went for Ukuthwala initiation. So it reminded me of that. I already have been, we like call it interviewed, but it's a show. I think I was the main star in the show. For the show was about Ukupakamisa, something that we have come for here, Ukuphakanyiswa. So there I was making people understand the difference between Ukuthwala and Ukupakamisa. When I'm writing my articles, post them on the net or talk about it on the newspaper or radio, whatever media platform I get opportunity to talk on, I call it Ukuthwala like everybody. Because if I would say Ukupakamisa, nobody will relate it to some rituals of success and breaking through. Because it has been familiarized and known from far back as Ukuthwala. But what you have to understand is that people, our primitives, those who lived here before us, especially long before us, I'm not talking about our recent ancestors, those guys who passed on last year, who are contaminated by the pollutions of, spiritual pollutions of the new earth and its systems. I'm talking about those old people who lived far before us, those of the woods, of the fair leather clothing, Amapeshu, and all that. Yes, those people were afraid of these rituals, especially when they came to a point where people had to believe that mutilation, which is killing a person to exacerbate and accelerate magic came. Most of our primitive abstained from such rituals. And some people would be burnt to death or killed for practicing such. And this thing went on to create a lot of bad stuff on earth amongst people. For some people were killed just for being suspected to do such. Ukuthwala is nowhere far from witchcraft. Yeah. Because if one would want to do some magics that will bring gains to him, costing somebody his life, costing the family the pain of the loss of a loved one, killing them, doing mutilation. So it's witchcraft. Now, I was actually helping people make a difference between Ukupakamisa and Ukuthwala. Ukuthwala means you are caring. You are caring. Ukuthwala is to care. So if Ukuthwala means you are caring, what are you caring? A human soul. That's the reason most of the people who do Ukuthwala thing, they get filthy wealthy, but they die like dogs, having nothing. Some having it, but having a lot of struggles. You have got money that you can pile up to the ceiling, but you're not allowed to buy with it. So what now does money become? Because the only purpose I've known for money is to buy and get things you want and live the life you have yet to live. Now, as you have come here, I know you haven't just come. We are doing these rituals, we are paying for this service. I want to make a difference now between me and a lot of spiritualists and traditional healers. They don't give you this time to talk and elaborate and educate you and give you the insight of these spiritual practices. They will rush for money. When you come here, the moment you came here, we would have worked and we finished and you've paid and you have gone, and then I jump to somebody and perhaps I haven't even finished your work because I'm racing against the receiving. Are you there, guys, with me? I'm not in this calling because I'm ambushing man. I could get money, you guys give me money. I'm in this calling because it's an attachment. It's not something that you desire that I want to be. You don't choose. You are chosen. Now, I was speaking about channel 157, Moja, where I will appear soon, talking about Ukuthwala or Ukupakamisa. I will send you a link when they tell me when is it appearing on television. Now, when I went out, I said in my session, call the session a preamble, a preface, isingeniso, introduction. I spoke about Moja. Earlier on I spoke about religion and spirituality. I said, I don't do religion. Religion divides us. For one who say, I belong to God because I'm Israel, you don't belong. I belong to God because I'm Christian, you don't belong. And God says, all people are my people, even witches are God's people. If God did not want them with the powers he had, he would have actually wiped them off the face of the earth and cleaned the earth. Now, I said when I come, I'll be talking about mood, beliefs, and powers. Yeah. I've seen a lot of people are having mood. This is the message I'm passing on to everybody that is having muti, and only muti as barks. Muti doesn't refer only on the leaves and barks of a tree, but the word muti is derived from a tree. Umuti. It's called a timku umuti. Now, umuthi akusio umuthi wasikhuluma ngamahlamvu namaqolo esihlala neimpande zasokuphela. Muti is not muti only when we talk about the leaves, the barks and the roots of a tree. Yes, of course, the word muti is derived from the tree. Animal fats, when they are used for healing and treatment in the African methodologies of medicine, is muti. If you use a stone for healing, if it's aligned with African healing practices, a stone becomes muti. Fish of the sea, snails, becomes muti. So, this word muti is broad. But people who are having that alone, I will tell them, you don't have nothing, because muti alone does not work. Use muti alone to attack me and see what I will do to you. Because muti alone does not work, it has to be accompanied by spiritual powers to turn things around. And the muti has got some laws of keeping it, some laws of harvesting it. some laws of bringing it into use. Eminye imithi mawuzosebenzisa kufanele uqale ubike omunye ufaka uthunandi omunye slaughter the chicken omunye even if you have to go and harvest it there are some certain things that we do as the thanksgiving and the honoring of the spirits of that bushes to actually harvest that meat. Otherwise if you just take it without those laws
Saibona